3 tips for actors, beginning to advanced. And if you've ever felt that disconnect between what you think you're doing and what actually comes across on stage or on camera, then this video is for you. My name is Bernard Gilbert. I'm a working professional actor with my MFA in acting. I've been on projects such as Chicago PD, Law and Order, and The Chi. And I'm gonna show you how to connect, stay present, and build characters for whatever roles you play that feel real and not forced. These are the same principles real working actors use to book roles and stand out among the crowd. Be connected. I know, easier said than done. But if you've ever felt disconnected in the scene, chances are the issue could be you're focused more on yourself instead of the other person, your scene partner, your objectives, and or your given circumstances. I had a teacher who hated the word connection. I guess it was too ambiguous. But what I mean when I say connected is the ability to be in absolute presence with your scene partners, your objectives, your tactics, and the given circumstances. Now, this connection comes from first having a solid grasp on a clear objective or objectives, meaning what it is that you want, or better yet, what you need, and going after those things full tilt, fully committed. But it also comes from letting go of a moment that has passed by and staying fully tethered and focused on the moment in the present. A lot of actors, including myself, can get stuck trying to get it right and do it right, but that's not the job. The job is to have a point of view, live truthfully underneath the imaginary circumstances, and fully commit and follow through on your choices. When you're focused on results, like doing a good job, being liked, getting auditions, callbacks, approval, validation, then you lose that connection because your focus is split between what you could be or should be doing and observing the way you're doing it. But when you focus on your objectives, getting what you need from your scene partner, you'll become alive. Now you're intentional and specific. Now you're watchable because the audience feels like they're voyeurs into your private life. And that's always captivating. Go into every single scene with something that you want and need from the other person. Try your hardest, be specific about what tactics you use to get that need and whether you accomplish that goal or not. Acknowledge the victory or accept the defeat, but once it's done, let it go. Move on to the next moment. What you'll find is a sense of freedom that allows you to stay fully engaged and connected to the present moment. Point number 2. How do you stay present? Now, the key is listening over performance. Don't overperform. There's no need to overperform. Most bad actors aren't just bad actors. They're just not listening. Presence is your ability to respond truthfully in the moment instead of pre-planning what you're gonna do, pre-planning your performance. When you're all up in your head trying to get it right, your voice and your body and your intentions, they disconnect and the audience feels that. And I know it may sound simple, but when you actually listen to your scene partner, listen to the environment, listen to any of the given circumstances that populate a moment, your reactions and responses become natural. They become organic, authentic. And you stop forcing emotion and you start experiencing it. That's what makes performances feel real. That's what casting directors and talent agents and audiences are looking for. Let the moment affect you. Man, just take the pressure off of yourself to perform. Just listen and respond and let the moment affect you. That's where truth lives. Point number 3, creating believable characters. It all comes down to being specific. It's all about being specific. It's all specificity. If your choices are ambiguous, then your performance will be vague, very forgettable. In my experience, I've found that so many actors concern themselves with building and creating characters. And I get it. I mean, it's fun. I mean, that's kind of why we do it. Love to do it. But truthful and believable characters are built from having clear physical and emotional and psychological choices and point of views. First of all, it helps to understand some of the main theories about building characters. Stanislavski, y'all know Konstantin Stanislavski, Russian dude. He would say that the character is you if the imaginary circumstances of the story were true. It's you if these things were true. Michael Chekhov might say that the character is an entity outside of yourself that you can model your behavior after using gestures and movement. I mean, there's countless methods you could play with. I mean, there's Laban, Viewpoints, and Meisner Technique. But regardless of what technique that you employ or subscribe to, you just can't play angry or confident. Because why? Because that would be result oriented. Good. Building characters based on what results you want is not always consistent. It's not repeatable. And in the end, it's not always truthful. Truthful character building is process oriented. It's not result oriented. It's the process of deeply understanding the given circumstances, the who, the what, the when, why, where of the story. This is why building strong, truthful characters begins with and is deeply rooted in research. It's the process of deeply understanding who you are, what your role is, and then it's just, I say just like it's easy, but it's living truthfully as you pursue your wants, your needs, your objectives. The actors who consistently work, the ones you always see, they don't play general ideas. They build detailed, lived-in people, whether it's through wardrobe or physicality or the internal work of being a real person. Every choice adds depth. So make strong, specific choices, even if they're not perfect. Strong choices give you something real to build on, a strong foundation, and that's what makes you compelling to watch. Bonus point, don't forget to invite your physicality to the party. If your body isn't telling the truth, then neither will your performance. Your physical life and your emotional life have to be aligned. For instance, you can't say, I love you with tension and stiffness, disconnected physicality, and expect it to land, unless that tension is supposed to be a part of the story. I love you. The body always reveals the truth about what's happening inside the soul. And I know that sounds real good, talking about the soul. The soul sounds flowery, but here's what I've learned about the soul. The soul is the combination of the mind, will, emotions, imagination, and affections. And you can use the heart, the soul interchangeably, but the body will always reveal what's happening inside there. I know you heard before that the eyes are the window into the soul. I mean, that's a real thing. Like this right here, these things, it's a part of your body. What's happening inside here will definitely bleed out and show up right here. Great actors understand that their instrument is full body. It's voice, breath, face, posture. When all of that is aligned, everything becomes truthful, more believable, and effortless, whether you want to show tension or not. You can exhibit tension without putting effort in your body to be tense. It's like a fist. I can make a fist without actually having tension there. It looks tense, but it's light. I'm not squeezing my hand for real. It's the same thing with your instrument. So start training your body and not just your memory so you can learn lines. Release the tension and use it only as a tool when you want. Stay grounded and let your physical life support your performance. Bonus point number 2. Have authority and take ownership. Stop trying to give them what they want. You don't know what they want, and more often than not, they don't know what they want. The really advanced actors take ownership over their performance. They bring their version of the character, their version of the story, their point of view. When every actor tries to get it right, they all end up looking the same. The ones who stand out are the ones who make bold choices and fully commit to them. That's what turns an audition from an interview and a test to collaboration. Now, this is where you start to go from beginner to advanced, when you stop asking for permission and you start creating legacy. Trust your instincts. Make a choice, fully commit, and let that be your version. That's what makes you memorable. I had a teacher who said an audition is being asked to come in and paint a tree. So your job is to come in and paint your tree, not the tree you think they want to see. Because again, then people don't know what they want. All they know is that they need an answer to their problem. So you come in being the answer to their problem, not the version you think that they want. No, you come in as your version to the solution. So if you can connect with the real objective, stay present in the moment, and make specific, committed choices, you stop acting and you start creating real human behavior. And don't wait until you feel ready, man. Start applying this in your next scene, your next self-tape, your next audition. That's how you grow, and that's how you separate yourself. I'd love it if you left a comment below about your top takeaways from the video. I appreciate you kicking it with an open heart, so I'm gonna give you your heart back. And until next time, peace.